Welcome to the Abyss. We're back playing more Slay the Spire. And if you've been watching all along here, you'll know that I originally started out on this quest to get all the achievements on this channel. And we're now down to the point where we only need one, which is defeat a boss on turn one. Now, that's not necessarily something you could force, but it can definitely happen on any of the characters. So I'm going to play Defect today. And it's probably not the most likely character to make this happen on, but it's certainly possible. You can do some shenanigans where you get a bunch of energy and use, like, cast a giant tempest, channel 100 or more lightning orbs. That'll kill pretty much anything in the game. So I'm just going to play the game normally from here on out. And, you know, if it happens, it happens. And I'm definitely not going to stop playing just because I get that achievement, because I love this game. And maybe I'll start doing ascension climbs on the other characters next. I'm not sure. I like this late burning elite here. Not a great path. That is the only elite I would get if I go that way, which is really bizarre. All the elites are so late in this act. Huh. The only way I can get two is to the left there, and I don't want to go that way. So I think what I'm going to do... and you're definitely not sniping anything that late. Good lord. There isn't a snipe, right? It is possible that you could get a boss snipe. Let me look. There's a lot of question marks here. No. It's close, though. It's close. There's close to a snipe on that burning elite. It would just need one more question mark. That's funny. I've actually gotten a boss snipe one time, where you get all the way to the end of the act with Nyazulment and kill the boss with 1 HP, and that is actually another way that you could get that achievement, which is kind of funny. But I don't think it's going to be happening today. I don't like these choices a lot. One thing I've been doing recently in my personal time is boss swapping on Defect more, so maybe we'll try that today. Because I don't really want to do free combats. Remove a card is fine. It's kind of boring, though. And choose a rare I don't want to do, because the path I'm eyeing has this early shop. So I'd like to be able to at least remove a card there. So yeah, let's see what the boss relic is. Okay, Velvet Choker. That's an interesting one. It's going to limit how many cards we can play this run. So it's going to de-incentivize me from taking zero cost cards. But knowing that we have to play around that from the beginning can maybe allow us to build into a pretty cool deck. So let's see what happens. It is hard getting used to not having your starting lightning orb. Kind of makes removing dual cast a good thing to do, since it's a dead draw until you get an orb in play. So that's probably what I'm going to look to do at the shop, is remove the dual cast. And 2 random upgrades for HP? Sure. And it didn't hit dual cast, so that's nice. Free potions. Ooh, and I get to take them all, too. That's pretty cool. I really wish there were more elites along this path, but what are you going to do? Toxic Egg would have been nice. We're not going to have that this round. Yeah, I'm just going to remove the dual cast. And continue on my way. I do like the early zap upgrade. That's pretty cool. Help make up for my lack of starting orb. A little bit. I don't want a colorless potion. Second streamline seems kind of weird. I don't usually like more than one of that card. I guess a leap's okay. Recycle. Recycle is more of like a late game pick, but I think I'm going to take it. There's some cool things we could do with Recycle. That is one of the ways that you could get a bunch of energy and put it all into a Tempest, so who knows, maybe we'll actually have that happen right now. And I guess I upgrade Streamline here. 20 damage card that reduces in cost is a pretty good thing to have. Although again, the zero cost isn't that big of a deal since we have Velvet Choker, but Still nice. And having 4 energy to start is a pretty cool thing. I'm perfectly happy with the ball lightning here. Maybe you could argue rebound with streamline would be a good thing to take. Yeah, you know what? Let's take rebound instead. I'm not usually a big fan of this card. You can do some nice things though. I'm going to upgrade recycle now. So that could help us thin the deck down so we just play streamline over and over. Centennial Puzzle is good. And I'm going to take more combats here because I want more cards in my deck. Or I want at least options to get more cards. So yeah, with this recycle now, I'm going to have to keep my eyes peeled for some way to get plasma. That'd be pretty cool. If you get plasma and multicast, you can basically just like infinitely loop how much energy you get. And I guess now I probably take a ball lightning. Although skim wouldn't be horrible here. Yeah, you know what? Give me the skim. Card draw is good, especially when you already have 4 energy. And this is a rough turn. Here I want to play rebound last because I don't want to rebound anything. I want to get to my streamline and win the fight. And it was the next card. Rough draw order, but what are you going to do? Aggregate's another way to get energy. Probably not great here. Heat sinks with no powers and storm with no powers. These are neither things that I want, so not going to take either of those. I already got a lot of card draw though, so that's encouraging. A little development here. And I think I probably should take a cold snap, although you could argue for Sunder. And I could upgrade Sunder immediately. That's a powerful card. Maybe less so with the choker. Still good though. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to take the Sunder and upgrade it right now. Because why not? And it could help out quite a bit in this fight. Can I get one of them down to 32? Not quite. This might be a good time for the explosive potion though. So maybe we'll use that next turn to get a kill on the back one with Sunder, ideally. And we do. Okay, cool. So now what I think I do is use the explosive potion. I'm going to rebound the Sunder here. Play it there. And then defend twice, and I can even afford to strike this one once. So now we kill the middle one with Sunder next turn. And then just play our streamline and everything else. Pretty easy fight. Especially for a burning elite. Oh. Do I want to spend another potion to save 9 HP? Oh, I can't even get anything with liquid memory, so never mind. I don't have that option. We're just taking 9 to the face. Rough draw order, but what are you going to do? Tori's pretty cool. That's a good relic. And now I think I will take a cool-headed. Get some kind of orbs in play here. And I don't want to rest going into Hexaghost, so I'm just going to smith the cool-headed, I guess. A little extra draw. Sunder and Streamline same turn is rough. What are you going to do, though? I definitely play Zap cool-headed here. And I think I value discounting the Streamline more than I do for the extra 12 damage on the Sunder. Well, I guess with 4 energy, maybe that's the wrong thing to do. It's only 6 more damage, though, because with the Streamline, I get to play Strike. Yeah, play the Streamline. And now, do I want to draw here? I think I just play my defense and strike. There's a little bit of a damage race, but we should be fine. And now I can rebound the streamline, draw that again. That's good. Nice when you can play all the cards in your hand. Now I think I want to start drawing a lot. Could also recycle the Sunder for energy some turn if I need to. I don't know that I will though. What I'm going to do is I'm going to recycle one of my defense to play the defend plus. Save a little health here. And we're already full blocking, so just play your strikes. Look like we have plenty of damage here. And now I can rebound Sunder and kill with it next turn. Cool. Not a bad Hexaghost fight. Went pretty well. A little sad with how few relics we have, but what are you going to do? Echo Form is really good, although it's definitely not as good with Velvet Choker. Because it's doubling your card plays. So if I have Echo Form in play, that means I can only play 5 cards and not 6. For a similar reason, Fission isn't that good. What is really good is Hyper Beam. The negative focus hurts, but it kills stuff really fast. With Hyper Beam, I feel like we can spank a lot of the Act 2 elites. Well, 2 out of 3 of them anyway. Book of Stabbing will still be a problem, but this is a great card from multi-enemy fights. I'm going to take this Hyper Beam. And there's no energy available. So we're between Calling Bell, which I could see taking Calling Bell here. The deck's a little small to add a curse to it, but we can recycle the curse, and we do have a lot of draw. So maybe it's tolerable. I also like the idea of getting rid of 3 strikes and getting 3 upgraded cards in their place. So maybe we do that instead. I feel like I'm a little bit behind on relics with the only 2 relics there. But not sure. I think you could argue for either one of these. I'm gonna do let's go with the Astrolabe. Get rid of 3 strikes. Oh my god. Well, we got more draw and we got more streamlines. I don't know if this is a good thing. It's what we have though. And I guess recycling those streamlines for energy isn't a horrible thing. See how many elites I can get here. Hopefully it's more than 1 this act. Well, 2 is more than 1. And if I go to that early shop, I can only get 1. This is a pretty rough act layout. I guess there is a late shop behind the 2 elite path, so I'm going to go that way. Kind of up the middle here. Start with some events on the right. Yeah. And see how it goes. Normally, 3 streamlines is not something I would want in my deck, but can't say it's horrible. They're strong attacks. But yeah, I can only play 1 now. I guess it's better to not take damage and get one of the streamlines playing. So let's do that. I'm going to... Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 3 to rebound the streamline that I play, I think. Try to get rid of one of these birds sooner rather than later. And we should be able to with that rebounded streamline. That will kill right now. So I'm really glad I did that. Not the greatest fight for Hyper Beam, is it? Although I could rebound Hyper Beam. And I can recycle to play 1 defend. 13. So rebounded Hyper Beam will kill, and as long as I put the rebound on the back one, we'll be fine. So yeah, I can do that. So let's recycle this defend. Play this defend. Rebound here, and play Hyper Beam. We take 10 damage this turn. And we win next turn. Oh, but I forgot about Tori, so we only took 5 damage. Not bad. And I could take a defragment here. It's kind of counter to the Hyper Beam thing. But it's a good upgrade. And it's going to make our Frost Orbs do more. I don't really want Compile Driver with this little Orb Gen, and Leap is kind of a boring block card. Doesn't do a lot. So sure, give me a defrag. We'll look to upgrade it. And gold for a relic, sure, I need relics. Smooth Stone is good. Absolutely not gonna give these guys my money. That's never happening. So I guess I Sunder, Overclock. Let's see if I can skim and get Rebound. And I do get Rebound. Cool. So I have 3 more card plays. That means I can't recycle anything to block, but I don't need to. I just put the Rebound on you, Hyper Beam here, and then we draw Hyper Beam next turn and win. Nice easy fight. Hyper Beam's a really powerful card. It's a lot of fun to use too. I don't think I want any of these. Double energy could allow us to get a bunch of energy, but I have no way to pay off that bunch of energy right now. So without a Tempest in my deck, I'm not interested in taking that. And let's take another event. That is actually a combat. I guess I could kill one of these guys quick with a potion, yeah? So just like Sunder. Liquid Memories, Sunder. I'd like not to take a bunch of damage to these guys. Liquid Memories is a pretty good potion though. Let's see what Cool Headed draws. Okay. Didn't give me the help I wanted. So I'm going to do that. So put the Sunder here. Liquid Memory Sunder. Play it again. They're dead. Get the energy back. And then I have 3 more card plays, so I can afford to do Streamline, Defend, Zap. And now this jerk's dead to Hyper Beam. Nice easy fight. And we get a potion back, so I don't even feel bad about using that. Yeah, do you want a 4th Streamline? I don't think I do. I want a hologram. Give me hologram. That becomes a great upgrade too. I wish I had enough energy to hologram the Hyper Beam and play it twice. Guess I have that tasty energy potion I could use if I wanted to. Whatever. I think I'd rather have that potion for an elite fight though. So let's just deal the damage. Hopefully we don't get whacked too hard here, which we very easily could. Let's see. Let's draw. Play the Streamline. Looks like I'm taking a bunch of damage no matter what I do, doesn't it? I guess the Forge Potion could get me out of it a little bit. Not really, though. Not really. Well, I guess I'm just going to recycle the Defrag, play the Sunder, and we win next turn with Streamline. Definitely more damage than I wanted to take, but Snake Plant's a jerk. He does that. And I'd rather go into this Elite with 3 potions, so I guess I'm fine with it. Give me another Cool Headed, maybe? Frost is good, and we can't rely on Hyper Beam for every fight. Yeah, and here's the Book of Stabbing. Here to be a jerk. And to prove my point that we can't rely on Hyper Beam. Definitely feel like I should use a potion here. I'm just trying to decide which one. Forge Pot blocks a little more. Very little more, though. Maybe I use 2 potions, because this is a bad matchup for this deck. I'd like to play both Streamlines right now to get the damage started. So yeah, I'm going to Energy Potion, Blessing the Forge. Then we play Defend, Cool Headed. Oh, and I did draw another defend. Cool. So I can streamline, defend, zap. Didn't get the damage started as much as I would have liked to, but now we just played defrag. Full block this turn. Let's see. Rebound Sunder does 51, which is not quite gonna kill. Be pretty close though. Yeah, let's do that. Take some damage here. Just 12 though. I was hoping I would draw recycle. Give me a little extra energy this turn. Didn't happen though. I guess just defend and sunder. Put him in the range where we can kill with 2 streamlines. Or streamline hyper beam. Cool. That was a tough fight. We did get a potion back. Not the greatest relic. Core Surge is pretty cool here because it can let me play the hyper beam once without downside. So let's take that. And now I think I upgrade hyper beam probably. You maybe argue defrag first. It's a lot more damage though. We'll get the defrag next. After the next elite. And here's another good turn, another good fight for hyper beam. Hopefully it shows up in a timely manner. I guess, let's see. I don't think it matters which one I really attack. They're all pretty close to the same health. Okay. So now I can hologram that streamline. Core Surge kills here. And then just block a little bit. Take 2. Not the end of the world. Not making as much progress in this fight as I would like, but... And I can't get recycle. That's unfortunate. I'd like to rebound hyper beam here. Win the fight that way. I guess instead what I need to do... let's see. 1 more damage and I could get one of them in range of Sunder. That kind of sucks. Or no, I guess it's more than 1, isn't it? It's a lot more than 1. I need like a turbo or something in this deck. That'd be really good. I guess what I do... I want to block a little more. Let's cool-headed first. Then I'm going to streamline you and defend. Okay, now we get the Sunder play. That's good. Not blocking as much as I would like. What are you going to do, though? I guess we full block. Forgot about the Frost Orb there. Definitely could have gotten better with better draws. I don't think I want any of these. Although you could maybe take another rebound. Maybe if it was upgraded, I'd take it. I don't really want it, though. Potion Belt's kind of cool. Guess I'll take that. And I'm going to go into this elite. They could kill us. It is Slavers. And we do get a Hyper Beam turn 1. And we get the no downside Hyper Beam. So that's pretty dope. So let's see. Together these are 45. So I'm not killing either of them. That sucks. They're going to be in range though. So Core Surge here, Hyper Beam here. And then I'm going to recycle the streamline to block a little more. And we take what, 10? And they're already weakened, so weak potion does nothing here. Fight's mostly over though. Mostly. Oh, and I just missed killing that one. That's a shame. With the Sunder. That's okay. We can Sunder there. I guess streamline. Streamline you. Or is there something for me to hologram? Oh no, don't be stupid. Hologram hyper beam. Could have done that from the beginning. Worked fine though. Electrodynamics is pretty awesome for fights when we want to keep our focus around. Might be a nice thing to have. And it's a high cost card we can recycle if I don't want it. So let's take it. I'm going to rest here. I'd like to upgrade hologram, but I also want to live. Maybe we'll do that before the boss. Oh, and we get a bonus shop. Not the greatest thing in the world. I don't think I have much to interact with Strange Spoon. Just the hologram. I guess a core surge too. Could be kind of funny. Get a bunch of artifact and keep playing hyper beam as much as you want without losing focus. I don't know. I think what I like out of this shop is a strike remove and going to the next shop, because there's not a lot I want here. And of course these jerks are attacking me turn 1. That's okay though, because I'm just going to rebound, hyper beam, defend, take 6, and win the fight. Oh, there's a turbo I wanted. Yeah, absolutely give me this turbo. Even with the Velvet Choker, we have so many high cost cards, and I've been short on energy a lot. And there's the fusion. Fusion plus hyper beam is definitely a thing, because plasma orbs don't get any buff from focus, so you don't mind the negative focus. You still get the energy from having the plasma orb. And with the plasma orb, that could make it really easy for us to take something like a meteor strike, which would be pretty cool. And the deck's small enough, and we have enough draw, that I feel like Abacus is a good thing to get. So I can get Abacus Fusion. Let's do that. And now I'm going to upgrade the hologram, I think. Maybe argue defrag. I think this hologram's more important than the focus for this deck, though. Okay. This isn't horrible. I actually want a cool-headed first, though. And in fact, no, I'll play the better cool-headed. Draw twice. Okay. I was thinking maybe rebound to streamline. But now I think I would actually rather just core surge and then streamline, because that's going to allow me to hopefully blast all these torch heads with hyper beam. Get them out of here really quick. Although you have to draw hyper beam for that to happen. Guess I overclock here. Okay, so I could play electro defrag. We could go the positive focus route for a little bit. Yeah, let's do that. Electro, defrag, defend. I'm going to use this weak potion here. Save a little health. Now we should get the hyper beam, yeah. Cool. And I can play this once with no downside. So let's do that right now. Then, let's see. Zap is going to mostly full block for me. In fact, I can hologram Zap. And I'm going to recycle what? Recycle one of these basic defense. Make the deck a little smaller, make my draws more consistent. Okay. Now I can rebound, streamline. It's still only one cost though, so overclock. Play the streamline. Now we have one of them down to 0 cost. And he's resummoning. Okay. The resummon tells me maybe I want a little bit extra energy. So let's play the fusion here. and streamline. Abacus helping us out here. Yeah, now can I kill with streamline sunder? I can. Cool. So let's do that. Recycle the burn. Do take a bunch of damage here though. 37, yeah. Not dead yet. Close though. It's cool-headed. Okay, streamline. Rebound streamline kills them. So let's do that. And then I can hologram what? Hologram streamline, I guess. And I can play one more card so I don't draw anything. Really not a big fan of the Velvet Choker restraint, but we seem to be making it work for the time being. I think I need to cool-headed here. Do I ever? I also need block badly, so I gotta overclock here. Can I survive this turn? Defend blocks 12. Frost blocks another 6. That's 18. I need one more block. That means I need to evoke one of the frost orbs. Barely had enough card plays to survive this turn. Fight's going pretty rough. Hanging in there though. And I guess playing the fusion is kind of irrelevant. Move the frost forward in case I need it to block. Which looks like I might. Alright, the torch heads are back to be jerks, but I just kill with Hyper Beam Streamline. So we're good. Always scary when you gotta eke it out on 2 HP. Now look at this, we can have a second Hyper Beam. It's tempting. I don't think Amplify and Reboot do much for us here. So sure, give me a second Hyper Beam. I'll just keep blasting shit. And now, this is an interesting dilemma. Coffee Dripper's kind of rough with the Regal Pillow and the fact that I've been taking so much damage. It maybe isn't a horrible Snecko Eye, although it works weird with the streamlines. It's good with Hyper Beam and Hologram though. It's weird with the overclock and the turbo. Although Recycle can take care of a lot of those problems. I also don't hate the idea of Nuclear Battery, since I already have a Fission. And like I said, we're going to keep that energy around a lot, because we're not doing orb things most of the time. I think either one of these are really good choices here. Let's, Since I already have the Fusion card, I'm going to, and it's not upgraded, right? Yeah, I haven't upgraded it yet. So, I'm going to take Snecko Eye here. See how it works out. We do have 4 energy and access to more with the turbo and the fusion. Maybe we can make it work. And maybe we'll get lucky amount rolls. I don't think I want to go to an early shop here. Although we know how I love my 999 gold. And it would be feasible. I don't really have anything to remove. Except maybe one of the streamlines. I'm gonna go... Yeah, we'll figure it out after this fight. Yeah, look at these nice zero-cost Hyper Beams. Definitely want the other one upgraded now. Can't really block here. Cool-Headed's barely gonna block at all. So I guess just blast them then. Stop overthinking it. Little fan helping us block a little bit. That's kind of cool. Now we just win with Streamline. I don't think I want any of these. And let's just go to the shop. Fuck it. At least we'll have money from the combat. So I can rebound Hyper Beam, although it costs 3. If I do that, it means I can't block. Although I could instantly redraw it with Cool Headed. So maybe it'll block a little bit. Maybe we'll be able to play it because it'll roll lower cost. What's the other play? I think I can kill one of them with Hyper Beam Streamline, right? No, I can't. Unless I rebound 2. Okay, let's do that then. Is that 56? No, I can only kill the middle one. Okay, let's kill the middle one then. I guess it is doing more damage. So, Streamline. Oops, I meant to rebound the Hyper Beam. That was stupid. Well, we have 2. Maybe we'll redraw the other one. In fact, that tells me I should just overclock. Because it got us a Streamline at lower cost. Although we did redraw the better Hyper Beam. That kind of sucks. Can always hologram it though. It's only 1 cost. So this should be fairly easy to do. Yeah. And it kills, right? 35, it does. It kills 1 extra damage. No, 1 too few damage. What? Was I weakened or something? Well, that sucks. They live on 1. At least we only take 3. Oh, we take 1 because I have Tori. Good lord. I'm so bad at remembering my relics. Draw for 3 doesn't make any sense here. So I guess I just Core Surge you, Streamline you. Can get energy back from playing Electro. Oh no, just hologram Streamline and win. Cool. Easy peasy. And I'll take an upgrade to Defragment. Yeah, it seems like a nice thing to have in the deck. And I can block this guy's debuff, at least one of them. I think there's 2 coming at me. That's fine though. Can't rebound Core Surge unless I recycle my Skim. That seems like heresy. Rebound the Streamline, I mean. Let's do it. Because of the 3 cost. So, Core Surge, rebound Streamline. No need to defend. I hate when you get Potion Belt and you don't get any potions. Seems to be happening right now, though. Maybe I want my focus around for this fight, so let's just Streamline defend. Yeah, because now I can go positive and focus. Get my Lightning Orb helping out here. And the 0 cost Sunder is a pretty cool thing to hologram. Quick little 64 damage there. Okay, let's defrag Cool Headed and see where we're at. So I can block with Defend and play Sunder. Seems pretty good. I really like these weird negative focus defect builds. Kind of fun. It's a very unusual way to play the game, but gets the job done. A lot better than you'd expect sometimes. It'd be really cool to have like a... I know we're going negative focus with Hyper Beam, but if you really want to have a crazy build like this, the card reprogram is a lot of fun. Because it lowers your focus but ups your other stats. Pretty neat when you can get it to work. I don't want to play Hyper Beam here. Because that I need that 10 block from the Frost. So I guess I'm just going to defend. It's a shame to not play a 0 cost Hyper Beam. But I don't want to lose all my HP either. Now I think we just kill, yeah? Sunder Hyper Beam just kills. Cool. Finally got a potion. Oh, look, here's reprogram. I just spoke it into existence. Yeah, give me that. That's fun. This is a fun card. Very weird when you can make it work. But I feel like I actually have some of the pieces you need to make it work. Do I want to remove anything? This is kind of a rough shop. Honestly, I don't think I do want to remove anything. Do I buy the tasty waffle? A little bit of health. A little bit of insurance against the late game. Second cultist potion is kind of a wild idea too. Probably a little bit of overkill. Give me the tasty waffle. More health is good. Oh, and I get a free upgrade. Awesome. Now I have a tough decision to make. I guess since I already have one upgraded Hyper Beam, let's upgrade the reprogram. Maybe we can make it work. And with full health, I see no reason to not take an elite, right? I guess the reason is if I want to upgrade more things. Let's see how they go. It's Reptomancer, which is scary. Very scary Repto. Of course, I can rebound, Hyper Beam, Fusion. Seems like a pretty good start to the fight. Let's do that. So rebound, Hyper Beam, then Fusion for extra energy. Which is going to be useful when we're doing Snecko things. And yeah, keep rolling 0 Hyper Beam. That would make me really happy. Now I think what I do is I reprogram so hologram blocks for more. We're taking damage here. There's no getting around it. I mean, I guess colorless potion could bail us out. But what I want to do is I want to reprogram, play Hyper Beam, hologram, Hyper Beam, play Hyper Beam again. I can play Turbo, and that would allow me to streamline too. Sure. And I got a little block from doing that. So not horrible. Now, how do we do this? I guess 2 streamlines just kills, yeah? And we get a Whetstone. Hopefully that hits Hyper Beam. It could hit Rebound. Is it guaranteed to hit Hyper Beam? It is. Cool. Cool. As long as I don't take a stupid attack here. I'm taking a lot of damage. Maybe I want this Leap Plus. Little better block card. Oh, I didn't see Core Surge there. But I got lucky and it hit the things I wanted anyway. Core Surge and Hyper Beam is awesome. I don't care about Rebound. That's really cool. So now I guess I could just recall here, yeah? Let's do that. And I guess there's just one more elite that I can take. Let's go up the middle there. The Spiker. I prefer not to take damage to the Spiker. Although it's just 1, right? Or no, 3. I don't think Tori works on return damage. So I will take the full 3 if I just hit him without blocking first. But I feel like that's the right thing to do. So I can also play that streamline. Or I can just play the Hyper Beam that I just drew. And I can block first this time. And that kills everybody, right? It does. Cool. So, not bad. Not a bad fight. I don't think I want any of these. And I have to skip Bottle Tornado, which I didn't even think I had. Oh yeah, I have the defrags. Stupid. Of course I have powers. I have 2 of them. Just because I'm not using them. Although I guess I'll play this one. You want to roll 0 cost for me. I won't complain about it. And I guess I just leap, defend, Core Surge here. Yeah. Kind of a rough turn, but at least we don't take any damage. And Hyper Beam, you're not supposed to be that expensive. Although I guess this one isn't. Let's see. I could play Sunder and get energy back. I don't have any way to block. But I guess since both these are 0 cost, I can afford to skim to look for block. Yeah, so skim first. And I did get block. So let's play these. And I'm going to hyper beam. Then we sunder here. Gives me energy back. And then I kill with streamline. Take 1. Not horrible. I don't think I want any of these cards. Sweeping beam is just for people who don't have hyper beams. Hand Panacea would be kind of nice. I don't see anything I like in this shop. So let's save money for the Act 4 shop. In case I need to buy some potions or something. Let's see. Be nice to Sunder and get some damage in here. Also maybe nice to play Fusion, although for 3 it's kind of hard to justify doing that. Obviously play this and this. And 0 cost hologram is doing nothing for us. I really hope I see another hologram. Because then you can get infinite block from the looping 0 cost holograms. Just keep hologramming hologram over and over again until you have enough block. It's a fun thing when you can make it happen. I guess I cool-headed here. Defrag's great. Leap full blocks. And do I want to recycle? I could recycle, but what am I really doing with it? Seems like kind of nothing. So, I won't. Okay. Now's when we kiss our Frost Orb goodbye, right? So, reprogram, Hyper Beam, Skim, other Hyper Beam, and stop. I guess play a Frost. I shouldn't have done that because I wanted the Abacus for next turn. That was stupid. Hopefully we don't get punished too hard. It doesn't appear that we are. I can block a decent amount from hologram. And I can even afford to recycle burn. So let's do that. Give me the good defend. Recycle the burn. And that's the turn. Take 0. And I'll take 1. My bad. Now, Overclock gets me Hyper Beam. Hopefully I can play it. Fusion is free. That's cool. And a 0 cost Hyper Beam. Nice. So I can rebound that. Although I don't want it next turn, do I? So I guess I just reprogram Hyper Beam. Streamline doesn't quite kill, which is unfortunate. So I guess I'd rather just leap. Well, I can leap anyway. Had to get that 145 in there, didn't you? You jerk. Let's see. I can almost kill him even with the invulnerable right now. So we play Streamline and Sunder. I would need something like something that hits multiple times from the attack potion. Let's try it though. Thunderstrike. Oh my god. I don't believe this. This Thunderstrike is bailing me out. Because we haven't channeled any lightning yet, but this Electrodynamics channels 2 lightning. And then we play this for 2 damage. I can't believe that happened. Pretty awesome. I don't think I want Consume. So, that's like one of the best attack potions of all time right there. You won't hear me complaining about it. Kind of scary playing Hyper Beam this early in this fight. I guess I'm going to do it though. I can even play both of them. Well, let's just do a bunch of damage. Hope we don't get trounced here. Can actually get my focus back. Well, some of it. So let's play Fusion. And I guess just rebound for damage. No point in playing cool-headed. I didn't want to draw with no energy. Let's see. Zero cost Hyper Beam. So let's get that. Play that. Core Surge, Sunder. I don't think I want to play this Electro yet. So I'd rather have the Plasma up there. I can block the focus down from reprogram. That's kind of silly. Doesn't matter too much. Although it is going to block more for me now. My defends will, rather. And cool-headed does nothing, so I guess just streamline here. This maybe was a fight to use the regen potion in. I think it's a little late for that now, though, since it's almost over. So let's just Sunder. Hyper Beam. And streamline. Hopefully kill next turn. If we just saw like a meteor strike, this run would be amazing. I guess Charge Battery Plus is worth it. Even with the randomization. It's good enough block card. And we get a transform. What do I transform? One of the streamlines. I actually don't mind the overclock plus. It's good for card draw. Turbo's kind of unplayable, unupgraded. Maybe I transform Turbo. It's also kind of redundant since we have the fusion for energy. Yeah, let's transform this Turbo into something like a Meteor Strike. Amplify. Well, if it lines up with our focus, I guess it's a good thing. So that tells me let's upgrade the other defragment. Maybe we can go positive focused against Time Eater. Because Time Eater is kind of hard. So yeah, I guess just cool-headed, defend. Pretty rough first turn. I'm going to try really hard to amplify both those defrags. And then we can kind of turtle up with Frost Orbs. And wait till the very end to start blasting him with Hyper Beam. Really didn't draw either defragment, huh? That's a shame. I can get one Hyper Beam in. That's kind of seems pointless though. I think what I should actually do here. Yeah, here's the play. So what I do is I Core Surge and then reprogram. So I can get +2 strength and dexterity without losing 2 focus. I think that's going to make this fight go a lot better. I'm going to charge battery just for extra energy next turn. And then we'll streamline. And if I were to hologram something, probably not worth it with this little energy, huh? Yeah. Let's just stop playing cards. Okay. Like I said, I would really like to amplify both those defragments, but I also don't want to die waiting for that to line up perfectly. So I think what I do is I just defend, leap, and play the zero-cost fusion here. And I could throw Sunder for 5 damage. I'm not really concerned with that. Now that I think about it, though, seeing the way this fight is going so far, I feel like I should probably use just regen potion here. Top off our health. Let's overclock. Oh, we do get amplify, and I can actually play it. So amplify, defrag. That's awesome. That didn't get undone by the card limit, did it? I think it did. That sucks. I wasn't paying attention to the card limit. So, we almost amplified a defragment. Not quite, though. Maybe we'll get the next one. I guess just Sunder here. Kind of a rough draw. Okay. There's the other defragment. This time I can hologram amplify, but I can't play it because it's 3 cost. Unless I can draw recycle, I can't draw recycle. Well, this is a shame. At least I have block here. So I guess what I do is I charge battery, leap, and then hologram the charge battery over the leap because they're both enough block, but I want the extra energy next turn. And I don't want to draw zap rebound next turn, so I'm going to skim here. And missing the hologram sucks. So what I do now is I rebound the hologram. Oh, I was 6 card limit. Oh well. Would have been nice to rebound that hologram. Didn't happen though. Maybe the other defragment will line up organically when I play this overclock. It did not, in fact, line up organically. What about this cool-headed? Yeah, you can't amplify reprogram. Guess I just leap. Just leap, defend. Kind of a sad turn. Really need to start doing damage to Time Eater too. Time Eater doesn't want that though. I guess I can streamline charge battery here. Kind of a sad turn. Do take 10, 12. Alright, free fusion is nice for energy. So I don't even mind skimming for 3. I guess we just play this. I don't want to start hyper beaming it. I'm kind of relying on those frost orbs to give me block. Let's see. Amplifies in the draw pile. That's kind of rough. I don't have any block this turn. Unless I zap, so I guess I do that. Rebound streamline. And now I only get 2 cards next turn. This fight's not going very well. Maybe I should have used the cultist potion here. I guess I just Sunder streamline. Nothing else to do really. At least we're getting a lot of mileage out of the Abacus. Come on, Scam. Come on, Scam. I don't think I can wait any longer on this defrag. Let's hologram the cool-headed. I don't mind paying 1 energy for the extra draw, so let's do that. And there's the amplify. And I have just enough energy to do it. Oh, but the card limit got me again. God damn it. That fucking Velvet Choker. I really need to pay attention to it. Yeah. I definitely should have used more potions in this fight. I'm about to lose. Let's see what's in this colorless potion. Oh, Apotheosis. Wonderful. That'll keep me alive. Sort of. For a second. I guess use this one too. All the Apotheosis did is made one of my other potions irrelevant. Kind of sad state of affairs. I think I'm just dead. Yeah. Well, not quite. Not quite. Well, very nice of him to give me a turn off here. I'm gonna Sunder, I guess. Oh, because he dropped below half. Okay, so he heals. So I should have charged battery there. Not much I can do about this. Just lose and be sad. I guess I can defend, hologram, defend, play that again. I at least full block as long as they don't hyper beam. Play Sunder. This fight's getting scary though. Very close to being over. Can I finally amplify defragment? No, because I don't have enough energy. God, this Snecko has been horrible. How can I get the energy? No, because recycle's 3 cost. There's no way for me to get this energy. God damn it, dude. Time Eater's a jerk sometimes. I really feel like I could have beaten him with this deck, though. And it doesn't appear to be going that way. At least I'm alive. For another turn or two. Yeah. Definitely running out of things I can do here. Look at all these costs on my defense. Good God. Do I even live here? I don't think I even live. Unless overclock bails me out. Oh, now you're 0 cost. Thanks, Amplify. Let's leap. Now I'm limited by the Time Eater's constraints, not my own. It's weird because sometimes Velvet Choker and the Time Eater fight kind of don't go that badly together, because you just play 6 cards every turn and then you only increment the Time Eater's thing every other turn. But I got out of that rhythm because of the Snecko costs, and it has not made it easy. Let's recycle, I guess, the burn, because I don't really need energy right now. I need to be alive is what I need. Take the extra energy from charged battery next turn. Yeah, and look how much damage he's doing. Good God. And again, defragment costs 3. I could hologram the Amplify for 0, but I don't have 6 energy to play them both. So I'm going to lay this loss at the feet of the Snecko Eye, because it was not nice to me. It definitely could have been nicer, but I know an L when I see one. That's unfortunate. It was a fun run though. I don't think I've used reprogram or hyper beam much yet on the channel, so I was glad to get a chance to do that. But yeah, with that, we're going to call that an episode. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.